laying the foundation. Let's get to work. What's the story? I'll build anywhere. Sounds good. Let's get to work. Loud and clear. That one's done. Let's get to work. Getting to work. Good area. Let's want to make some improvements. Going up. Let's get to work. What's the story? Good area. Let's get want to make some improvements. Always ready. Let's get to work. Clocked in. On the job. Any more projects? Clocked in. That one's done. Good area. Any more projects? Finished. New construction.
Upgrade
Let's
complete.
build. Sounds good. On the job. What's the story? Getting to work.
Upgrade complete.
Getting to work. Going up. Clocked in. Made in the U.S. of A. Always ready. Any more projects? Good area. New construction. Let's find a better that one's done. Want to make some improvements? Any more projects? Any more projects? Bring on the scaffolding. Construction.
Upgrade complete.
Any more projects? What's the story? Made in the U.S. of A. Always ready. Laying the foundation. Bring on the scaffolding. What's the story? Good area. Yeah, bring on the scaffolding. Have a job for me? On the job. What's the story?
What's the mission, sir?
Do that.
What's the mission,
Good
sir?
area. Always ready. Yeah.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade
Let's
complete.
build. Laying the foundation. That one's done. Have a job for me? Bring on the scaffolding. Yeah. Let's build.
Upgrade complete.
Have a job for me? That one's done. Laying the foundation.
Army
That
delete.
one's done. That one's done.
Always prepare.
Yeah. All finished. Any more projects? Bring on the
Congratulations,
scaffolding.
Leo. You have been
Flashbangs are
promoted.
ready.
All finished. Always ready. Sounds good. That one's done.
The building is captured, sir.
Clocked in. Make my own road.
The building is ours.
Made in the U.S. of A. Any more projects? New construction.
Congratulations,
Bring on the
General. You have
scaffold.
been
Make some
promoted.
improvements. Going up. Have a job for me. On the job. Clocked in. Yeah. Going up. That one. Laying the foundation.
Congratulations, General. You have been promoted.
All finished. All finished. Let's build. That one. Good area. What's the story? Made in the U.S. of A. All finished. That one's done.
Unit lost.
Always ready. Yeah. Good area. Laying the foundation. More projects. That one's done. Made in the U.S. of A. What's the
Unit
story?
lost.
That one's done. Any more projects?
Congratulations, General. You have been promoted.
Have a job for me? Want to make some improvements? On the job.
Special forces here.
All finished.
Ready for action. The building is capture complete.
All finished. Let's build. Bring on the scaffolding.
Unit lost.
Clocked in.
Enemy Colonel Burton detected.
All finished.
Enemy Colonel Burton detected.
Always ready. Laying the foundation.
Unit lost. Enemy Colonel Burton detected.
Upgrading the new supply line.
Got a job for me. Going up. What's the story? On the job. Yeah. Bring on the scaffolding. Have a job for me. Good area. All finished.
Enemy Colonel Burton detected.
Any more projects? Want to make some improvements?
Enemy Colonel Burton detected. Enemy Colonel Burton detected.
New construction. Going up. Yeah.
Enemy Colonel Burton detected.
Made in the U.S. of A. New construction. Good area. Always
Upgrade complete.
going up. All finished.
Warning, particle cannon detected. Enemy Colonel Burton detected.
That one's done. What's any more projects? Bring on the scaffolding. Laying the foundation. On the job. Have a job for me? Want to make some improvements? Have a job for me? Any more projects?
Time is running out.
Bring on the scaffolding.
Enemy Colonel Burton
What's the
detected.
story?
Gentlemen,
Warning, particle cannon
On the
detected.
time is
That
running out.
one's done. That one's
Time
done.
is running out.
Want to make some improvements? Let's build. That one's on the job.
Upgrade complete.
What's the story? Going up.
Enemy Colonel Burton detected.
Any more projects? All finished. Always ready. On the job. Any more projects? All finished. Yeah, any more projects? Bring on the scaffolding while I make some improvements. Yeah, on the job.
Upgrade complete.
What's the story?
Enemy Colonel Burton detected.
That one's done. All finished. All finished.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah. Good area. Always ready. Bring on the scaffolding. What's the story?
Enemy Colonel Burton detected.
Yeah. What's the story? Got a job for me?
Warning, particle cannon detected.
Any more projects? All finished. What's the story? On the job.
Unit lost.
New construction? Good area. Yeah.
Enemy Colonel Burton detected. Enemy Colonel Burton detected.
Always ready. What's the story? More projects? Made in the U.S. the foundation. That one's done.
Particle cannon ready. Enemy Colonel Burton detected. Particle cannon activated.
Time is running out.
Want to make some improvements? On the job.
Warning, particle cannon detected. Unit lost.
Got a job for me? That one's going up.
Upgrade complete.
Want to make some improvements? Made in the U.S. of A.
Time is running out. Time is running out.
Unit lost. Warning, particle cannon detected.
New construction? Bring on the scaffolding. Let's build. Going up. New construction? On the job. Clocked in.
Enemy
Bring on
Colonel
the
Burton
scaffolding.
detected. Enemy Colonel Burton detected. Warning, particle cannon detected. Particle cannon ready.
That one. Any more projects?
Unit lost. Particle cannon activated. Enemy Colonel Burton detected. Upgrade complete.
Let's build. Good area.
Enemy Colonel Burton detected. Particle cannon ready. Particle cannon activated. Enemy Colonel Burton detected.
All finished.
Warning, particle cannon activated. Unit lost.
Want to make some improvements? Made in the U.S. of A. Let's build. On the job.
Warning,
Always
particle
ready.
cannon detected.
What up?
Particle cannon ready. Unit lost.
Let's get to work.
Enemy Colonel Burton detected.
Want to make some improvements? Yeah. Let's get to work. Bring on the scaffolding. Let's build. Have a job for me? Let's get to work.
Enemy Colonel Burton detected.
Let's build. All finished. Laying the foundation. On the job. Have a job for me? All locked in. Good area. That one's done. Have a job for me?
Warning, particle cannon detected. Unit
Bring on the
lost.
scaffolding. Want to make some improvements?
Our base is under attack.
Unit lost. Particle cannon ready.
What's the story? Going up. Want to make
Enemy
some
Colonel
improvements?
Burton detected.
Let's get to work. On the job.
Unit lost.
Let's get to work. Let's build. Good area. Let's get to construction. Any more projects? Want to make some improvements? That one. Let's get to work. Have a job for me?
Unit
Going up.
lost.
Let's get to work. What's the story? New construction? Let's get to work. Always ready. Want to make some improvements? Let's get to work. What's the story? On the job. Always ready. Made in the U.S. Construction?
Enemy Colonel Burton detected. Particle cannon activated. Particle cannon ready.
Any more projects? That one's done. All finished. All finished.
Enemy Colonel Burton detected. Particle cannon activated.
Always ready. Yeah, good area. What's the story? Made in the U.S. Make some improvements. Good area. Let's build. Bring on the scaffolding. Construction.
Enemy Colonel Burton detected.
Laying the foundation. Any more projects? Made in the USA. On the job. Have a job for me? New construction? Clocked in. Sorry, I can't build it. Made in the US of A. That was any more projects? Yeah.
Enemy Colonel Burton detected.
Any more projects? Good area. Laying the foundation. All finished. Let's build.
Warning, particle
Any more
cannon
projects? That
detected.
one's done. Any more projects? All bring on the scaffolding. New construction? Any more projects?
Upgrade
Made in the
complete.
US of A. That one's done.
Warning, particle cannon detected.
Always ready. Bring on the scaffolding. Want to make some improvements? Going up. What's the story? On the job. Have a job for me?
Enemy Colonel Burton detected.
Going up. All finished.
Upgrade
Any
complete.
more projects? Clocked in. Want to make some improvements? Going up. Let's build. Bring on the scaffolding. New construction?
Enemy Colonel Burton detected.
Always ready.
Upgrade
Made in the
complete.
US of A.
Particle cannon ready.
All finished. Clocked in. What's the story?
Particle cannon ready.
On the job. Let's build. Bring on the scaffolding. All finished. What's the story? Going up. Any more projects?
Particle cannon activated.
General, our base is under attack.
Unit lost. Upgrade complete. Particle cannon activated.
Any more projects? Always ready. Bring on the scaffolding.
Particle cannon activated.
New construction? Going up. Any more projects?
Warning, particle cannon detected.
Yeah. Bring on the scaffolding.
Warning, particle cannon detected. Warning,
more
particle
projects?
cannon detected.
Have a job for me? Let's build.
Particle cannon ready.
Let's get to work. Want to make some improvements?
Particle cannon activated. Particle cannon ready.
Let's build. Good area.
Upgrade complete. Particle cannon ready. Particle cannon activated.
Any more projects?
Advanced training is complete, sir.
Unit lost. Warning, particle cannon detected.
New construction? Want to make some improvements?
Warning, particle cannon detected.
Yeah. Let's build. Ooh, can't do that.
Warning, particle cannon detected.
Any more projects? Always ready.
Particle cannon ready.
Yeah. Good area.
Particle cannon activated.
Let's build. That one's done. Can't build there, sir. New construction? Made
Particle
in the
cannon
US
ready.
On the job. New construction. Made in the US. Let's build. Going up. Yeah. Good area. Laying the foundation. Made in the US of New construction. Bring on the scaffolding. Yeah. All finished.
Warning, particle cannon detected. Particle cannon activated.
Any more projects? Any more projects? Any more projects? What's the story? Going up. Let's build. Good area. Laying the foundation. All finished. Want to make some improvements? All finished.
Unit lost.
That one's done. All finished. New construction. What's the story? Ooh, can't do that. New construction. Good area. Laying the foundation. On the job. Want to make some improvements? Going up.
Warning, particle cannon detected.
That one's done.
Particle cannon ready.
All finished.
Particle cannon activated.
All finished. Any more projects?
Particle cannon activated.
Laying the foundation. On the job. Want to make some improvements?
Particle cannon ready. Warning, particle cannon detected. Particle cannon activated.
All finished.
Unit lost. Warning, particle cannon detected. Particle cannon activated.
Clocked in. Good
Unit
area.
lost.
Laying the foundation. Going up.
Particle cannon ready. Particle cannon activated.
That one's done. Any more projects?
Particle cannon ready. Particle cannon activated.
Our base is under attack.
Let's build. Let's find a better place.
Particle cannon ready. Particle cannon
Any
activated.
more projects?
Our base is being attacked.
Warning, particle cannon detected. Unit lost.
New construction.
Particle cannon ready. Warning, particle cannon detected.
General, our base is under attack.
Particle cannon activated. Warning, particle cannon detected. Particle cannon ready. Particle cannon activated.
They're attacking our base.
Particle cannon ready. Warning, particle cannon detected. Particle cannon activated.
Our base is being attacked.
Particle cannon ready. Unit lost.
Transporting cruise missile. Transporting cruise missile. Coordinates received. Coordinates received. Warheads in the field.
Warning, particle cannon detected.
We can launch from there.
Particle cannon activated.
Standing by for coordinates. Updating grid location. We can launch from there. Warheads in the field. Warheads in the field. We can launch from there. Transporting cruise missile. Transporting cruise missile. Warheads in the field. Warheads in the field. Transporting cruise missile. We can launch from there. Warheads in the field. We can launch from there.
Particle
Warheads in the
cannon
field.
ready. Warning,
Cruise
particle
missiles ready.
cannon detected.
Coordinates received. Transporting cruise missile. Coordinates received. Transporting cruise missile. We can launch from there. Transporting cruise missile. Coordinates received. We can launch from there. Coordinates received. We can launch from there. We can launch from there. Standing by for coordinates.
Upgrade complete. Particle cannon ready.
Systems online.
Unit lost. Warning, particle cannon detected.
The new drone armor has been installed.
Have a job for me? Going up.
Particle cannon ready. Particle cannon
Long-range
activated.
ballistics.
Upgrade complete.
The new chem suits have just arrived.
Any more projects?
Unit lost.
Cruise missiles ready.
What's the story? On the job.
Particle cannon ready.
Yeah. That one's done. Going up.
Standing by for coordinates.
Particle cannon activated. Warning, particle cannon detected.
You want the best? Here I am.
Warning, particle cannon detected. Unit lost.
Tomahawk launcher armed and ready. Waiting for perfection. Standing by for coordinates.
All finished.
Right here. I'll be there. Cruise missiles ready. Tomahawk launcher Coordinates armed and ready. received. Warheads in the field. We can launch from there.
Unit lost.
Transporting cruise missile. Transporting cruise missile. Coordinates received. Warheads in the field. We can launch from there.
Particle
Warheads in the
cannon
field.
ready.
We can launch from there. Warheads in the field. Updating grid location. Transporting cruise missile. Updating grid location.
Particle cannon activated.
Tomahawk systems online. Coordinates received. Updating grid location.
Yeah? You bet.
Upgrade complete.
Cruise missiles ready. We can launch from there. Coordinates received. Transporting cruise missile. Updating grid location.
They're
Coordinates
attacking our
received.
base!
Coordinates received. Coordinates received.
Particle
Missile
cannon
guidance
ready.
Tomahawk systems online. Coordinates received. Coordinates received. Warheads in the field. Coordinates received. Transporting cruise missile. Updating grid location. Transporting cruise missile. We can launch from there. Transporting cruise missile. Warheads in the field. We can launch from there. Updating grid location.
Warning, particle cannon detected.
Long-range ballistics.
Particle cannon activated.
Missile guidance set. Coordinates received. Coordinates received. Warheads in the field. Updating grid location. Warheads in the field. Coordinates received. Updating grid location. Transporting cruise missile. Transporting cruise missile. Warheads in the field. Transporting cruise missile. Instructions confirmed. Warheads in the field. Warheads in the field. Transporting cruise missile. We can launch from there. Updating grid location. We can launch from there. Tomahawk launcher armed and ready. Coordinates received. Updating grid location. Tomahawk systems online. We can launch from there. Warheads in the field. We can launch from there. Coordinates received. Transporting cruise missile. We can launch from there.
Particle cannon ready.
We can launch from there. Coordinates
Warning,
received.
particle cannon detected.
Coordinates received. Coordinates received. Updating grid location. Updating grid location. Coordinates received. Warheads in the field. Warheads in the field. Updating grid location. Transporting cruise missile.
Our
Transporting
base
cruise
is
missile.
being attacked!
We can launch from there. Warheads in the field. Updating grid location. Coordinates received. Transporting cruise missile. Coordinates received. We can launch from there. Transporting cruise missile. Cruise missiles ready. Warheads in the field. Tomahawk systems online. We can launch from there.
Always ready.
Particle cannon activated. Particle cannon ready.
Long-range ballistics.
Particle cannon activated. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Laying the foundation. Make my own road. Make my own road. I'll build anywhere. On the job.
Cruise missiles ready. Standing by for coordinates.
Particle cannon activated.
Missile guidance set. Standing by for coordinates.
Our base is under
We can launch
attack.
from there. Cruise missiles ready. Warheads in the field. We can launch from there. Coordinates received. Warheads in the field. Coordinates received. Updating grid location. Long-range ballistics.
Unit lost.
Missile guidance set. We can launch from there.
What's the story?
Particle cannon
Any
ready.
more projects? Loud and clear. New construction?
Standing by for coordinates. We can launch from there.
Warning,
Warheads in the
particle
field.
cannon detected.
Always ready. Loud and clear. Sounds good.
Particle cannon ready. Particle cannon activated.
Tomahawk launcher armed and ready. Coordinates received.
Yeah? Getting to work. Good area.
Cruise missiles ready. Coordinates received. Transporting cruise missiles. Coordinates received. We can launch from there. Warheads in the field. Tomahawk systems online. We can launch from there. Warheads in the field. Updating grid location.
Unit lost.
Army's elite. We'll take it from here.
Cruise missiles ready. Coordinates received. Updating grid location. Warheads in the field. We can launch from there. Coordinates received. Updating grid location. We can launch from there. Updating grid location. We can launch from there.
Particle
Coordinates
cannon
received.
ready.
Always ready. Make my own road. Bring on the scaffolding.
Tomahawk launcher armed and ready. Coordinates received.
What's the story? Make my own road. Always prepared.
Warning,
Special
particle
forces
cannon
here.
detected.
Tomahawk systems online.
Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Yeah,
Let's get to
sounds
work.
good. On the job. Want to make some improvements? Good area. Clocked in. Bring on the scaffolding. New construction? Good area. What's the story? Going up. Have a job for me? What's the story? All finished. Want to make some improvements?
Tomahawk launcher armed and ready.
Particle cannon activated.
General, our base is under attack.
All finished. All finished. Always
more
ready. Projects. That one's finished. Going up.
Tomahawk systems online. Coordinates
Particle
received.
cannon ready.
Transporting cruise missile. Transporting cruise missile. Updating grid location.
Particle cannon activated.
Missile guidance set. Updating grid location. Transporting cruise missile. We can launch from there. Transporting cruise missile. Transporting cruise missile. Updating grid location. Warheads in the field. All coordinates received. Updating grid location. Warheads in the field.
Unit lost.
Tomahawk launcher armed and ready. We can launch from there. Warheads in the field. Transporting
Warning,
cruise
particle
missile.
cannon detected.
We can launch from there. Transporting cruise missile.
Unit lost.
Yeah? Getting to work. Bring on the scaffolding.
Warning, particle cannon detected.
All finished. Let's build. On the job.
Our base is being attacked.
That one's done. Want to make some improvements?
Particle
Going up.
cannon ready. Particle cannon activated.
Any more projects?
Particle cannon ready. Particle cannon activated. Unit lost. Particle cannon activated.
What's the story? On the job. Always ready. Always ready. Getting to work. Clocked in. Keeping busy. New construction. Going up. Laying the foundation. On the job. New construction. Any more projects? Made in the US of A. That one's done. Want to make some improvements?
Missile guidance set. Transporting cruise
Long-range
missile.
ballistics.
Transporting cruise missile. Long-range ballistics. Transporting cruise missile.
That one's done.
Particle cannon ready.
Long-range ballistics. Long-range ballistics.
Building
Oh,
a Chinese
finish.
empire built for China. China will grow larger.
New construction?
Long-range ballistics. Long-range ballistics. Long-range ballistics. Long-range ballistics.
Particle cannon activated. Particle cannon ready.
Long-range
Warning, particle
ballistics.
cannon detected.
Long-range ballistics.
All finished.
Particle cannon activated.
Long-range ballistics. Long-range ballistics.
Particle cannon ready.
Long-range ballistics.
Unit lost.
Long-range ballistics. Long-range ballistics.
Search and destroy.
Long-range ballistics. Missile guidance set.
Unit lost.
Tomahawk launcher armed and ready. Updating grid Long-range location. ballistics. Warheads in the field. Long-range ballistics. Tomahawk Long-range launcher armed and ballistics. ready. Coordinates received. Long-range ballistics. Long-range ballistics. Long-range ballistics. Tomahawk systems on launch from there. Coordinates received. Updating grid location.
Particle cannon activated.
Long-range ballistics. Long-range ballistics. Standing by for launch from there. Tomahawk systems online. We can launch from there. Long-range Tomahawk launcher armed and ready. Transporting cruise missile. We can launch from there. We can launch from there. Warheads in the field. We can launch from there. Transporting cruise missile. Coordinates received. Updating grid location. Long-range ballistics. Long-range ballistics. Coordinates received. Warheads in the field. Transporting cruise missile. Warheads in the field. Coordinates received. Long-range ballistics. Warheads in the field. Long-range ballistics. Long-range ballistics. Standing by for coordinates. Transporting cruise missile.
Particle cannon ready. Particle cannon activated.
Long-range ballistics. Long-range ballistics. Long-range ballistics. Long-range ballistics.
Clocked in.
Long-range
Particle
ballistics.
cannon
Long-range
ready.
ballistics. Cruise missiles ready. We can launch from there. Tomahawk systems online. We can launch from there.
Unit lost.
Warheads in the field. Long-range ballistics. Coordinates received. Long-range ballistics.
Particle cannon activated. Particle cannon activated.
Tomahawk systems online. Warheads in the field.
Unit lost.
Long-range ballistics. Long-range ballistics. Standing by for coordinates. We can launch from there.
What's the story? On the job. Clocked in.
Long-range ballistics.
Can't
Long-range
build this,
ballistics.
sir.
Tomahawk launcher armed and ready. Updating grid location. Long-range ballistics. Long-range ballistics.
Unit lost.
Long-range ballistics.
Particle cannon ready.
Long-range ballistics.
Particle cannon activated.
Long-range ballistics. Long-range ballistics. Standing by for coordinates. Updating grid location. Transporting cruise missile. Warheads in the field. Warheads in the field. Preparing launch cycle. Updating grid location. We can launch from there. Warheads in the field. Updating grid location. Updating grid location. Warheads in the field. We can launch from there.
Particle cannon ready.
Long-range ballistics.
Particle cannon activated.
Long-range ballistics. Long-range ballistics.
High-speed bomber ready for takeoff. High-speed bomber ready for takeoff.
Particle cannon ready.
Always prepared.
Long-range ballistics.
Rally point confirmed.
Long-range ballistics.
High-speed bomber ready for takeoff. High-speed bomber ready for takeoff.
Tomahawk
Army of the
systems
lead.
online.
Take a new position.
Unit lost.
High-speed bomber ready for takeoff. Bomber ready for takeoff.
Let me
Always
watch one.
prepared. Take a new position.
You are victorious.